All right, let's do this. Welcome back, returning viewers. Welcome, new viewers. Today we are continuing our deep dive into Shopify Summer 2023 editions. This is their edition highlighting 100 plus new product updates in their summer. Oh my God. In their summer 2023 catalog. I did a little overview video. You can watch it here of some of the highlights of this that stuck out to me because there's a lot here that isn't out yet, not really relevant to Shopify merchants or new Shopify entrepreneurs. And so I kind of did an overview. You can watch it here of some of the things that I think will impact the most, some things that I've seen already and some things that are coming soon. But a lot of the stuff like app development, you don't need to know if you're just a Shopify store owner or thinking about it. So I kind of go into the ones that are very, very impactful. So if you want to watch kind of an overview of going through all of this, please check out that video. Today, we are looking into this Shopify admin. This is something that is out. I noticed it on my store. I'm sure you noticed it on your store. And I'm sure you were freaking out because honestly, when this came out, I did not like it. I noticed immediately that the colors of a lot of things changed, like that right there. The green buttons are now black. And the font is a little bit different, it's a different size. Their icons are a little bit different. But the dashboard was completely different. I was so confused and I was kind of like annoyed because, you know, your home dashboard has all your analytics. You're very used to it. You need to see your information and it's completely changed. But what it seems to me is it's not really something that's finalized, like all of these things, to be honest. This is a collection of the Summer 23 Shopify editions of over 100 plus products. But so many of these are not out yet. They're just advertising what's coming, what's to come. This is kind of out yet with some limitations. But the thing with these tech companies and the updates is that they're constantly updating, rolling out new updates to different countries, different languages. And so the final product is always hard to say if this is the final product. And what I'm getting from this is it's not a final product yet. So if you don't like it or you're getting used to it or you really want the old one, this is rolling out in phases and this is not the set final product. Kind of, thank goodness, right? So it says they redesigned their admin through a fresh visual design and single column layout for the homepage. Everything feels more streamlined, focused, functional, focus on everything that matters without distraction. Even though this was a massive distraction to me in my business when it first came out, but I have faith. So it talks about its design updates with its data and its content is more clear and interactivity is more obvious in the admin, improved fonts, improved icons, like a lot of buttons that used to say like manage here, edit here is just an icon. So there were a few times like right here. I'll just rewind this video really quick to show this. Like right here, see these things right here in the corner? There's a few instances where it used to say manage and it used to say edit or change or whatever here. Now it's just an icon. And like, you know, for a few minutes, I was like, where is it? Where did it go? So, you know, any major overhaul like this, there's always a learning curve, but this is the way it's going to go. And it's not finalized yet. So that gives me a little bit of faith. But, you know, I'm starting to get used to it now anyway. The first day it came out, I was like freaking out. Like, what is this now? What is this now? I don't have time for this. And, you know, you're getting used to it a week later. So they improve the information density and the new design is more practical, efficient, expressive, and approachable. Okay. The improved setting system. We redesigned the setting system, making it easier to navigate and find the content you need. Okay. I trust that it is a thing. You know, these people this is highly researched and analyzed to update, but there is a learning curve. So this is something that's live. Like a lot of things are not out yet. Like Shopify Sidekick and Shopify Magic. I did a video about that, which you can see here. But this is out and it's clearly impacting your admin, you know. Clearly see, this used to be green and now it's like black, for example. So you can try it now on your own store. If you click this, it brings you to your Shopify store. If you click this, it talks a little bit about how they kind of came about updating Shopify Polaris, the process of evolving a large-scale design system. And this is kind of an interesting read. It kind of talks about customization and the way it feels. This was really interesting. This is kind of like a mood board that they made. Inspiration clusters or you know, a mood board is something that you kind of put together when you're making a product. Shapes, products, fonts, color schemes, all in one to kind of get a representation of what your business wants to go. And it's interesting. It's kind of, this is what they wanted. This kind of feel, these kind of old school buttons and icons, this kind of tactile feel, as opposed to more streamlined new age things that kind of look like this. So this is a really funny graphic that I looked at. There's some more examples here of what they want it to look like. And they keep mentioning this word tactile, but functional. They talk about the new icons here and buttons and the button layout examples here. These are the versions of the buttons over time. Everybody obviously knows the green buttons here, and the difference is coming with these black buttons. You know, how much of a difference it really makes. I guess it makes a big difference if they're putting into this. So they're going to have 10 iterations of the primary button tactility and 6 iterations on the button style, which are outlined here before and after. And then they went very thoroughly into their icons. Like I said before, they replaced a lot of words with just icons, which if you're not really paying attention, you might miss it. And obviously they talk a lot about going from green to black, because the entire dashboard is kind of now white, black, gray, neutral, I suppose, style. They kind of continue this article just talking about how it came to development with some examples there. They used a lot of before and after pictures, and this is really interesting to me. The new color vibrant is daring and vibrant. I mean, that's for sure. I had an issue the other day with my store, with my domain, and this big red bright banner was like right in my face in my admin screen, and I'd never seen it before because this whole update is new. I generally thought something horrible went wrong, but it was just my CNAME in my domain got messed up. I just had to repoint that to Shopify. It was not a big deal, but I mean the size and the color and the daring and vibrant color schemes that they have going on really gave me a little bit of a panic. Red means danger. Well, my danger was very minor, but that's something that something really caught my eye for sure. And then they finish just saying there's a lot more to come and kind of all the people involved in the team and that they're far from finished. So again, like I said, these things kind of roll out in iterations and updates. I think the main shock is over. If you're worried about the dashboard looking the way it was and wondering if you can go back to the old one, perhaps. I don't think you can. You won't be able to. But this is going to roll out more features and it will get a lot better, I'm assuming, over time. So if you're getting used to it now, good. The original shock is over, but that's essentially one of their biggest things that they were covering here in their summer editions 2023, and something that rolled out right away, and something that was very obviously new, and is something that is out and affecting merchants of, I guess, all plans and all sizes right now. So that's all the information we have on Shopify Admin. It's fun to know what they're doing and what's going on behind the scenes and what's coming up next. But if you like this video and you like staying up to date on everything Shopify that could be affecting your business that is on Shopify and giving yourself that competitive advantage of always kind of know what's coming next, consider subscribing to the channel. This is what I do. I just kind of cover Shopify updates and news and tutorials and expert tips and that sort of thing. So join the community if you like. I'm going to be going over a lot more of these blocks. And if you subscribe and you join me, I'll see you in the next video.